Hello everyone. Today we will present how big data phenomenon impacts and improve the e-learning process. The case study will concern the University of Abdelmalek Saadi. This work is developed by me, Karim Awlad Abdelwaret, in collaboration with Mr. Sbihi and Mrs. Aqnin from the Life Laboratory of Abdelmalek Saadi, University of Tétouan from Morocco. The plan of this presentation is: first, an introduction to the subject, followed by a state-of-the-art concerning the big data impacts in the e-learning process. As the third part, we will expose the benefits that big data can offer to e-learning system. Finally, we will present the general conclusion with a perspective. Our work is part of the project to design a structuring tool to combine, process, and classify massive data in order to support learners in this search. With the emergence of big data phenomenon, the development of learning system has undergone an incomparable evolution in order to improve the quality of learning and minimize its cost, by providing learners with an intelligent, interactive, and scalable learning environment. The adaptation process consists in to personalize the search data and its presentation to learners in order to best meet their expectations. To do that, we need to design an intelligent model to help learners to find the information they are looking for on this massive and varied set of data. In this context, it's proposed to design a tool called BigLearn based on a technique that allows to find consistent results according to the learner's expectations. As shown in this table, the big data phenomenon has several advantages for the completeness and flexibility of the use of information, which can itself have bad consequences on the objectivity and credibility of the interpreted data. The analysis and exploration of big data is beyond human capabilities, requiring the use of powerful computer systems capable of exploring and managing it. But this data does not come in an ordered form and is not easy to consume. Rather, it comes in a semi-structured or unstructured form. It is this dimension of the variety of big data that concerns the subject of this article, and especially the problem of the types of unstructured data produced by the big data phenomenon. The first part concerns the big data impacts in the e-learning process. As presented in this table, the integration of information in the big data process covers several unstructured data, like sensor data, weblogs, RFID, social networks, or documents. Indeed, the learner who uses the e-learning platform is left with a mixture of data such as files of all types, courses, materials, etc. As shown in this figure, the user accesses the online search system for its particular information needs, but finally he finds a set of unstructured data, varied information, like text, image, video, etc., that come from different sources like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, etc. The situation pushes the learner to wonder about the value and the quality of data returned by online search engines from the internet. This large mass of varied data has a negative impact on the user of online search and makes the search process difficult to achieve. The second part is about the problem of massiveness and unstructured data. The following figure shows the process aspect of processing big and unstructured data generated by the big data layer, so that it's easily consumable and presentable to users and applications. As shown in this figure, the big data layer must undergo integration and cleansing processing at the first time. Then, the reduction technique helps to avoid querying and indexing large volumes of data retrieved from the big data layer. Finally, the analysis and use of the information will focus on a reduced part of the data, which will take less processing time and allow more relevant information to be obtained for the users of the e-learning process. As a conclusion, we can say that the aim of our paper is to propose an intelligent architecture that allows to process massive and unstructured data generated by the big data phenomenon. The solution, named Big Learn, will facilitate the access to the data of the online search on the web so that any user can find easily the information he seeks. The adopted method consisted in the study of the criteria and factors impacting the environment of the learner via the case study of using the online search by students of the University of Abdelmalek Saadi. Thus, learners will be able to use this flexible system that can support them in their search for information or the documentation needs. As perspective of this work, we need to frame the functional and technical requirements of the future solution of the corresponding tool to process the massive information provided by the big data phenomenon. There is some references that we have used in this work. Thank you for your attention.